a raid and the changes in it, because when I'm starting it, I will tell everybody what changes I am talking about, that you need to find out either with seeing this video or by yourself. And after you have watched this video, it is very much up to you. If you want to test a raid by yourself, then maybe you are able to find out just by yourself about the stuff. I forgot to do a sign now since I fixed that bug, and yes, it was bug. I know some friends of mine still have it hard to believe me in some stuff when it comes to bugs. Even when they have seen it by their own eyes, they just have it hard to believe it, I guess. But I know this game very good because I have grown up with the PlayStations. I know exactly how hard it can be, and Bedrock is something special by itself, but it also gives you different kind of challenges. So if you're looking for a Minecraft that are much harder to deal with, do a Bedrock. If you can beat the Bedrock, then you are a true expert, because many things like farms and so are much easier and more able to do in Java, but also Bedrock have the possibility to do most of the what can I say, farms, but sometimes in a different way. So we got the captain. I got the captain. I want to test him. I don't know if he want to do it by himself. Test him one more time. I think it was a bug once, because he is interested in me. I'm still not sure. There are not supposed to be any portals being able to spawn into an outpost like this, but I'm wondering if that actually did happen, because I got a captain that was staring at me like a patrol. He was spawning in front of my eyes. He spawned here, and I had the same question once. I found and meet a captain there for some bit long time ago, but it was after 1.18 update. So now I'm no longer sure. Are we able to get patrols in an outpost? It is not almost possible to see the difference about them, but I started wondering if you do can and be able to see it. So this is one of the reasons why I'm having arrows that are called harming 2, if it's let me show you all, because it are one shot, then they're like, no, I don't need you, so I will fly away from him. If you don't want to deal with any of them, just run away something, then they despawn. But if you get the outpost, just remember, once they have their eyes on you, they don't forget you, so you can run and jump, and they're actually really quick if they want to, so they're able to follow you everywhere. Just remember that, because pillagers have good eyes. They can see you far away, almost like iron golems and so on. Also, oh my god, witches can do the same. That was the stupid controller. So let's fly home. So that is also some of the difference. I already talked about that the potless have lots of changes in their behavior. They are most of all more aggressive, they are staring at you, but it is one way to get away from a patrol. If you don't want to fight them, and if they are spawning for enough away from you that they're just staring at you, if you don't want to deal with them, just run away from them. They don't follow you then at all, actually, and then they despawn. But if you want to deal with them, and remember that if you, the one that's staring at, if it's a player, if it's two players too close, they're getting clicked like that. And also, if they're looking at a villager or an iron golem, they want them or you, the player, just to go to them. Then they start to fight you, because they want you to come to them. So that is how they work. Outposters are different. They're more aggressive, actually. Because once, like I said, they have their eyes on you, they follow you intense, and they are very quick to run. So getting this back, because you never know, I don't want an accident with this controller, that's why I'm doing this. So yeah, the raids are way much easier now. But I can tell you already right now that sometimes you're getting actually one witch or so in a raid. I haven't done that many raids yet to see if that also is up and down in how many witches you get, but mostly you're getting raids without any witches. Instead they have replaced them with extra ravagers or extra pillagers, extra vindicators, things like that. And since they are from a raid, they are more aggressive. That means they fight more for themselves, so you don't need too bad feelings to defeat and kill them, actually, if you can see it in that way. Because they, you can say, they want a raid. It's their kind of entertainment. Even the Archie book, you know, the Rise of the Arch Illager, they're talking about how much an Illager needs to have entertainment, and that is, it's a raid. So they're kind of choosing to do a raid. Okay, so if you're seeing in that way, you can just fight them and without too much oh, sorry for you. But you know me that I love villagers, so mostly if I can and if I want, I steal them and keep them safe. And so you know me, I'm a villager lover also. You can call me a villager expert for that. So this video will be long because you never know how long a ride will be. So I also found out something about guests that are not, if they don't have a Microsoft account and I refuse to pay for a guest account, that means they are kind of nobody when it comes to persons. They can do skins that the owner of the PlayStation have, but that is all. But not all the skins. Some skins are not allowed to be shown for anybody else than yourself. And I don't know why they have done that. It is sad. I remember when I used to have that. So they can be under stairs too. Guess I do hear them. Mostly they're upstairs or so they're out there somewhere. Sometimes it's hard to find them, sometimes not. Sometimes they're spawning underground, and that is when it can be hard to find them. And yes, do a trading hall. It is much easier to have a raid and don't do like me and having it too close to each other, because then they're kicked out if you want all the money and so, and it can give you smaller problems. I don't know where they are. I start to think they are underground actually. I think they are underground somewhere because I hear them in here, but also here. Yeah, I think they are here. Yes, pillagers are pillagers. Somewhere here. I can hear one there. Of course, when I want to avoid them, they are not easy to find. So let's try to find them. It's not the first time. It happens, okay? Wonder where they are. Yeah, he's close. Somewhere. Somewhere. I'm not sure where. But he is somewhere. Maybe deeper down. Yeah, he is somewhere here. I hate when they're spawning underground because it's way much harder to find them, but with a headset you are able to hear where they are. Oops. Skippy. Let's see if I can find him. Not this deep, I think. He is somewhere around this base, unless this is my own boy, you never know. That can be. But it is two of them, so... Not here. Trying to hear him. Okay, so he is really somewhere here. Oh, he was up there. Oh my god, sorry. Like, then I need to ask where you was. That was one of them. So yeah, sometimes that happen. At least I lighted up the place. Lol. I'm sorry. Sometimes it sounds like they're underground when I don't find them. Maybe he was never underground. He loved to sneak around. Maybe it's upstairs. Maybe it's under somewhere. Not sure. You see, my fort have 2 floors, so it's possible there he was. He was really just running around. Sorry about that, yeah. And another different thing with the one after 118 update game is, you see the raid bar is no longer pink, also it is red, and you can see when you're hitting a raider, the red raid bar going a little bit down. But of course, if they kicked out to a too close village or trading hall, then also the raid bar going down. But if that happens, they immediately despawn, because that's a new thing. All raid villagers do despawn if they getting out of the raid, out of where the raid bar is. Then they immediately despawn. You're not able to see it even, because it happens that quickly, unless they spawning in the front of you and you are able to see them running away or something like this. Like them, I think some of them have run away. They already despawned. You no longer need to think about that you meet them after a raid are defeated. I think that's why they changed these raids, because yeah, the deja vu bug is so gone. I haven't seen it after 118, so I'm sure it is fixed. But of course, if it was a raid before 118, it was possible, since they didn't despawn, that you could meet them after a defeated raid if they ran to another raid and was around. Or maybe running back to that village you had and raid on. Yeah, it's not sure getting a witcher. It all depends if I can get all of them or not. I forgot to close that hole. So yeah, different things. I find raids from now on way much easier to deal with when it's not that many witches, because it is bedrock. If you get 2 poisons from, let's say, 2 witches at the same time, you having the possibility of dying. And specialty if you forgot to run around with a totem. If it's 3, even with a totem, or even 4, which is like older times, sometimes they was able to kill with good armor like this, with netherite and full protection, and yeah, the best. Well, I think he ran in because everybody's able to jump in. Of course, that can be one of the ways they're dying. You never know. He will blame me for killing him. Is for me it's sad that he had to see me murder some of his own kind of people. But he is working for me. He's from a raid. That's why I'm using him. Okay, so this is the best item farm that I ever had, like I said before, because after adding him that are from a raid, they need to be from a raid, because they're more aggressive. The item golems know that. That's why this farm working so well. So before I added him, there was still spawning around here, but also inside the building. And all the way around the building, there was much sharp, because I need to collect them with the leads. It didn't work that well. Of course, you can, if you are very good to do farms and so, you are able to do a farm without an raid villager. But I'm using him because now they mostly only spawn inside. And if they're spawning here, I don't see him immediately. But if they're spawning around there, you see they're seeing him quickly running in. Sometimes there's access spawning in there. So that's why it's working very well. That's why also the other hull is working very well, unless they choose to spawn all around the building. So after that I found out something new. That's why I'm doing a building like this. I'm making a center in here, so it's able for me to do a fence like this, and mostly keeping the iron golems inside. That's why it works so well. Of course, remember that riders are able to spawn on grass, on carpet still, and inside on trading hall, so be careful. Yet, they have never spawned inside this hall, but I know about some other halls that they used to spawn inside. So none are kicked out. I think I see the animal. This is the differences, yeah. So if you don't want to do a raid forever by yourself, then just watch this video and then you can see all the changes. I think I see another kind of animal, that it wasn't a raider. So it's very much up to you if you want to try this by yourself or not. All up to you. You can see raid bar going down every time I hitting this ravager or this villager. And when you have killed them, it's going more down. I don't need the saddles, but yeah, I used to give it to my guests sometimes, so they're able to get horses or whatever they want. I think he is upstairs. And yes, one more thing. Raid illagers, if you have read the Arch Illager book, they used to be boys, but if I understand it right, sometimes girls are also in a raid. Like the parents of Archie died in a raid, that means they're using both genders in a raid. So that should mean, oops, I ran too far away, that even vanilla Minecraft, even they don't show you making somehow a possibility of you to know what they are. You can say they can be girls and boys, but mostly I think they are boys in a raid, actually, yeah. I think it's good reason for that, but yes, girls can join a raid too. Like the witches are only girls, yeah. I wonder where the last one is. I can hear a pillager, so I think he's running around somewhere here, maybe. And I understand if kids doesn't understand the difference of wizards and witches. There he is. But I can tell you all that the witches are girls only. Okay, yeah. And the wizards are boys only. They are both magic, that's why they are like what they are. So there you got it. Not a big secret or anything at all. Hey, so when I'm doing a raid here, I'm loading the farm. And I haven't loaded it for more than 1 hour. And I have run from places to places, so I haven't been here all the time. You see that? It is a trading hall close. That is trading hall 1. That will be sooner or later moved, because I don't think it no longer works. I have worked with the roofs lately, so in 1 hour and so, this is what I have got. Of course I'm getting animals too, and I am not a good farm maker like that, so I can't fix it, so trash are just thrown into trash cactus or something like that. Let's see how much I got, if it lets me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 64 stacks with ingots and a little bit more. That is what I got in 1 hour. I can see some riders have died in here. Unless they're running inside that place and dying there, they're kicked out because of that close village. If you don't have another trading house than one trading house and the other trading house are really far away, that will not happen. You will have a normal raid. Nobody will ever get kicked out, but here they will, because yeah, you know. So it's up and down in how fast or quick a room raid will be. Smaller the trading hall is, and yes, please do a trading hall. It's less problems then. If you get a too big normal village and stretching it too far, you're getting them just kicked out, problems. Not fun with raids, because maybe don't get them right at all. Maybe they're upstairs again. You never know. So yeah, there's so much things to thinking about. Do you even find it fun to do a raid? Maybe you need the totems, then do it. Yes, you can find mansions, of course. But normally, at least on Bedrock, it is very rare that you find anything more than one mansion. I'm lucky that after 118 I was able to find another woodland mansion. But I start to think maybe you can't find any more, or yeah, maybe you can. I'm thinking of doing more cartographers once I'm moving the Halvon villagers, because I need to get out of my fort. It is so weird because in old times, like my previous world, if you have followed me this long time, you know that I used to have a house on a mountain. Not a mountain city, but I lived in a mountain, and I had many floors. And it worked so well that I got 15 golems there. It lagged crazy. I didn't understand that the numbers of villagers would create too much lag and other kind of problems like raid problems. That is something I found out right now. Where in the world are they? Because it is one that are running around somewhere. So yeah, I have learned so much things just to do my own things. Is he upstairs or Oh yeah, there he is. Oh my goodness. Since he's a runner, they're running so fast that they're actually able to escape from me sometimes. So he's just up there, yes. Yes, they do spawn upstairs or wherever they want, because they're able to spawn everywhere, even in water. They don't follow the spawning rules, just like the slimes. If you're touching it up with lights like this, they don't care, they're spawning, but if you use labs, you're getting away. But with blazes, right now, I don't know if it's always been like that. Blazes spawning on slabs anyway, if they are from spawner. I don't think normal blazes doing that, but I'm not sure. But spawner blazes spawning on slabs. That is something about it. That's why my farm no longer works well as it used to do. So I think it's a pretty new thing. Okay, so it's a new raid. That's why I didn't find more villages here. Yeah, the changes. It's lots of changes. So far I haven't. So we still got that if you're too far away, entities jumping too high, which is weird. Maybe I don't get any witches this time either. I have so many raids without any witches. Even normal raids that nobody have been kicked out. Yep, like I said, they are raiders. One innocent. I have stupid arrows, or I will kill him with one. I hate that. I don't like to do that kind of stuff. Let's see how to throw it out. I hate those arrows. Yep. I think exactly one is inside. Yep. Sorry that I'm laughing, but what a murder. I hear he's still doing stuff down there. It's a Ravager there too. And did you know that Ravagers are good swimmers? They don't fall down by their own unless something is killing them. I think it ran and jumped in, maybe they seeing an iron golem. So unless he is killing them, the Ravager never come down, so I need to push him down. Thank you for the money and all the stupid stuff. I need to empty this soon, actually. I needed more iron because I used lots of iron to do the half-automatic broom room, as you might already see. So still hearing the Ravager, let me show you what I actually mean. Ravagers are very strong. They're strong, even stronger swimmers than any iron golems. That's why you can't do a raid farm anymore. Because they don't fall down and they're able to swim like this. Not completely, but just not enough to fall down by themselves. So if you don't kill them or push them down, they're not able to. That's why I'm escaping places like this. I know that these things can happen. Weird, right, that the Ravager are able to do that. So I don't know if it's on PC, if it's like this, or if they have changed it there too. Then you are not able to do a raid farm anymore with water like this. You are able to do a raid farm. I have seen some people doing it with piston stuff that are suffocate them. I guess you can still do that, no problem at all. Do that if you are an expert on and good with farms. You are able to do easy peasy whatever you want to do. Yeah. Don't know what happened to them. They either jumped in or kicked out. I think I soon are finished with this raid. I no longer want saddle, so keep it bone. You see, still no witches. Sometimes you're only getting one, I think. I haven't got hundreds of raids after updates, so I really don't know if it's up and down in how many witches you can get actually. I like to load it around here so that I hopefully not kicked out from the raid. Because that is boring if you feel like you need totems or something. Then you need something that works. Then we forget it so soon. Sometimes the golems don't fall down because they choose to stop. And iron golems are kind of half clever, just like a Vindicator. They have it not too easily to fall down or getting tricked by those, what can I say, trapdoors. As that's why they are stopping like that and not completely going down. Of course, since the iron golems, I can see some are up there. It is working, or else that kind of farm wouldn't work. I have noticed far away, I mean a long time ago, that the raid vindicators are the most cleverest ones for some reason. I think evokers are like that too. Evokers avoid nether portals for some weird reason. Don't know if they still do, but they so avoid water and glass. They hate it. They just don't want to run on it unless they want to. I noticed that when I'm trying to collect them and having troubles like that. So, but I think the evokers is getting easily tricked by the trapdoors. But vindicators choose to run around it either than fall down. But of course, they also fall down if you're doing it right. If you have it too wide, they can fall down. But if you only have 4 like this, vindicators just running around. So they are, yeah, more clever than pillagers and so. Pillagers, they just hit you with arrows and then almost stupid enough just to, very easy to trap anywhere. I forgot the upstairs and somewhere under here. Let's see. Yeah, that is the different about them. Sorry, pillagers, but pillagers have something else that vindicators don't have, and that is they can see things very good, almost like a witch and almost like an iron golem. So once they got their eyes on you, they can see you far away. And since you don't name tag them, you're maybe not able to see how far away are they able to look at you. And if another player comes in, they're getting disturbed, and they hate to get disturbed by anything. Doesn't matter if it's a golem or a villager, they start to attack you no matter what. So they are all here. If I stop running like that. Nice, that means I can get to hopeful, right? Oops, already done here. Got good protection, luckily for me, so Vexes are no longer too much pain. I think they are the last ones. No longer know if, yeah. Like, where is the evoker and the ravager? Unless they're kicked down, of course. So the Vexes, get rid of them. If you have villagers. Oh, you know that somebody don't even know that the Vexes do kill villagers. They go after them, and if you are unlucky in a raid like this, it is possible they're killing all the villagers if you're not careful enough. So yes, deal with the Vexes before you do the evokers, unless you're able to take the evokers before they're able to get some Vexes on you. So I don't know if this was the last raid. No. I tried to load it up here then. So I gave this to the guest. I forgot to do that. Actually. So the rail is stretching all the way here. I gotta say, it's amazing it going this far into this place, but yeah, rail is just like that. I'm just getting rid of those arrows. I forgot to collect them because I have a good life. I don't need those arrows. I have my good arrows, but this one needs it. So this money is mine, and nobody needs this anymore. So I've done my stuff. I don't know about the feet. Falling further. I know my friend need that. Guess I have no full armor in diamond. Just need to collect own XP and own iron and stuff like that. But I'm allowing everybody to standing in my iron farm to get the iron, and yeah, one way to get money. That's okay for me. That everybody that wants to use it, just load it and use it. If I can get some back, that's the best. I think that either jumped in, or if they're not here, they're upstairs again. So of course sometimes the raid is long like this. It's not the best place to have a raid because of my fort, but at least it is pretty flat. And since I got 2 floors, that's why I need to run here and there. You never know where they are. If you don't have it like this, it's easy to find them. I think they are outside somewhere. I think I want to sleep too before the phantoms is coming. Yeah, so far so good, I say. I wonder if you can see them from here. Yeah, they're on the other side. That's why I didn't see them. Yeah, that is what they're working on, by the way. So this was fun. And are fun. And yes, I do raid sometimes. And when it comes to my own patrol pillages in my dripstone farms, I start to really do I hear a witch? Then it's the last wave. That they getting mad at me because I'm doing raids. And if I getting the hero from village, that's another change they had done to 1.18 update. If a friend joining you in the raid, it says, I haven't tested it out because I had no friends to do it with. They don't like raids, okay, and I respect that, of course. So I don't know if it really works like that or not. But me, the player, after defeated this raid, I will run around wherever I want with this hero from village. That's why I don't want to visit the Tripson farm as long as I have it. Because I'm getting more and more sure it is like the old times that then my patrol pillagers will know that I done a raid and hamburger because I got an hero from village. So it is people in there. How stupid. Since I wasn't here, I didn't load any golem, but it will come. It will come. Guess he will get murdered by one then. Either them than me. Oh, the rest is here. I found out something with slabs yesterday. I haven't tested Evoker's own slabs yet. Maybe I'm doing that one day. Just to test them. And hopefully having them into a safe place. Since you are in the water, I don't know if you used to have an... Yeah, in water they are not able to attack you, but this is so small water he is able to spawn Vexes, but not hurt you with the Evoker fangs. Ouch, man. Yeah, them, yes, them. Come here, you. Since I'm here, he is able to get me. Yes, let's see where the others run to. I'm sure there's some. Okay, so here are Ragers. There they are. Like I said, I don't know if it's like that Evoker sometimes rides a Ravager in the last wave or not. I haven't found out that, because if they're spawning in water they get kicked out, by the way. Anyway, and it's still like that. If you want to collect a rider, they are kicked off the Ravager after some time. If you're getting too far away, I think it's still like that. So yeah, that is some kind of... So that is why I have a Ravager in that old trading hall, because that Ravager used to have an Evoker as a rider, and I found it fun to have them. I didn't know that they're still kicking the riders off if you're getting too far away. So I know it's Evoker inside. There's... I think the rest is here. He is murdered. I understand what happened there. It was an iron golem. So there he is. You want the totems, that's a kind of good reason to do a raid. And if you're good with farms, you can do you can still, I am pretty sure, do a raid farm. They kind of farming themselves. So then we got him. Do I have stupid arrows? No, you must be the last one. Since he is already in the water, I start to think he was, kicked off his Ravager. There you got it. Done. It was the last wave, I understand it, right? I don't know what happened to the witch, because I hear one witch, and so far I only see one witch in the raid. I no longer had that many witches, so in that way the raid is easier. Let's see what I got done here. It's not always if a witch are killed by no looting. It's not sure they're dropping anything at all. I can see one villager, one Evoker did fall down here. Who know who he was? I know we hear a witch. Don't know what happened to her. Maybe I'm going to get her inside this place and was murdered up there, and then whatever loot it is, it must have despawned. Because you got 5 minutes, but sometimes I believe it is shorter time than that. I don't see anybody else are dead around here. So yes, that was the raid. That's all the changes. And the things I talked about, because you know me, I have many raids on a good working iron farm. I love it all. I got this hero for village. I can show you one last thing. You can even go in nether if you want to. I just don't go to the dripstone farm. So if you have a village that you want to get stuff for a lower price, you just run to that village. Or for me at Riding Hall, I don't have any right linked portal there. So that means what it means, that I need to run to that place just to show everybody that the badge there, whatever it is called, that Hero Fun Village, it is that you can see already now. It follows you for that time. It will be there. Temporary time. And the time for me right now is 38 minutes. 37. That is the time I got it. You don't have it for a too long time. PC people having this possibility for a really long time. I have seen them having that tiny badge there and it follow them. So if you're running to another village, you're able to do a cheap deal with them. And I promised to buy some cheap stuff. That's why I also wanted to raid. And yeah, I haven't seen a raid like that. So that was curious. Normally I have no one to do a raid together with. So that is the only thing that I can prove. If they're defeating one raider, but it says it are like that, then they're also able to get the badge and taking it everywhere they want to go. So right now I need to see if people with stuff. So that friend don't have, and I can fix my gear in the same way. And I remember my elytras need to get fixed, so I want to do that. So none of you need to see that. So yeah, farewell. This is all the changes in a raid. So now it is very much up to you if you want to try it by yourself, or if it was just enough for you to seeing and watching this video. Also, thank you for watching this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and if you like to do a comment, that will be very nice. See you all in another day in a video or a stream. Have a great day. Farewell. Bye. Oh, look at me. Yum, 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 yum. I'm a pillager now. Farewell.